Alrighty guys, this week's Celebrity Spotlight is Kesha. And I know Kesha's kind of been a little bit of a one-hit wonder. You know, she's been in a few videos of other people's videos, but she's had her own as well. She's had her own success. But we haven't heard from her in a little bit, but I still like her talent. I like her style. She's very bohemian, very free-flowing, very I'm going to do it my way, how I want it. She's very similar to Rihanna's energy in a way. And she's an 11, which is the highest spiritual number, the spiritual guide, which means that although she puts money secondary and is more focused on what she's creating and how it's helping people on a soul level, she also is one of those energies that gets lost very easily. So I could see her probably in her younger years getting lost along the way, maybe getting into drugs and alcohol, or maybe, I'm just throwing things out there, but, getting herself into a little bit of trouble just because 11s are usually here when they should be way over here. And they're usually mixed up and upside down and sideways, and, they're just totally not where they should be. But it's interesting to see because her gift is a 4, which means she's a bridge energy, which means that she's meant to help people come from here to here, which is what she had been doing. So it's like she had to get that under her belt and get it in out of her system, so to speak, in order to get that experience to be able to be that bridge for other people. And it's all about truth for her. There's a lot of truth in what she says and what she does. There's not really any sugarcoating. It's Kesha is Kesha, and she's going to say it whether you like it or not. So Kesha is a Pisces, and her chart is very interesting because she's got an isolated 3. And a 3 isolated usually means that you have a lot of ideas, but they're not easily expressed, and you can be very much a tangent thinker, where not everybody will get where you're coming from. But she's very active. She's very, how do I say, obviously she's got the arrow of activity, so she's very do, go. She has all of the numbers of the most active numbers on each plane of existence. So she has the 9 on the mind plane, the 8 on the soul plane, and the 7 on the physical plane. So she's very mouse wheel churning, always doing something, always thinking, analyzing, but she's also got the arrow of frustration. And that sounds, arrow of frustration sounds kind of bad, but it's actually meaning that she sets the bar really high for herself and sets goals really high for herself, and sometimes they're unreachable goals, and so she gets let down and disappointed much more easily and much more readily than the average person. And she also sets a little bit too high of expectations for other people as well. So it could filter over into her relationships and things like that, where she's setting the bar higher than the person that she's expecting them to be, that kind of thing, and they're not that person. So that's her homework in this lifetime for sure, is that arrow of frustration. And she's got isolated 1s, which means that she's, again, is another performer who expresses herself better during her performances, during her, doing her thing, rather than talking about it. It just wouldn't work for her. She has to perform it. So I want to wish Kesha a happy birthday, and please do tune in next week for another horoscope. Another horoscope. I'm telling you, it's the energy in the air that I feel like I can't talk lately. It's maybe I'll start singing them to you. But please do tune in next week for another Celebrity Spotlight on LotteryUSA.com.